everybody. Welcome to Crowded House, our new show here where we pick 7 strangers to live in a house and to see what happens when people stop being polite and start being real.
That's this show?
Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Figures.
Oh, wait, there's only 5 of us. This must be It Figures. The other show will be starting next week. How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, we're not happy with each other in like 2 or 3 days in Chicago. You can't have that.
So, Killen got water spilled on him, and everybody else kind of popped out. So, we can do the whole show.
Why?
Why do I have to pop out?
I'm a Mogwai.
Mogwai.
I don't know what that means.
I think Nintendo showed that off at E3 today.
The Wii U?
The Mogwai.
Oh, wow.
Was E3 today?
Yeah.
Yesterday too, but we were approved and we got passes, but then we just never followed up on it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so
that's
awesome. It was one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're going. Should we do something about that? Yeah.
Why would you when you're starting a new video game show?
Yeah, I mean, why bother?
I would.
Why bother? Like it's not getting coverage.
It makes
you know what I mean?
I would.
Sense.
It's like one other group
Nobody
there.
cares about that.
Well, I think enough people got it. You know what I mean? Like it's.
You're not wrong about that.
There are a lot more people with a lot more dollars than we have covering that show.
I was there.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
You were there today or yesterday?
Everything I've read online
Today?
has been saying very amazing things about it. But you
Where
thought
was
it was
it?
amazing?
San Antonio?
Sure.
Is that where you went?
Yeah, I was
That's
there.
where it
You were in
was.
It kind of looked like a Walmart, and all they had was like one game system set up.
Was it a good game system, though?
Yeah, it was the Nintendo.
Well, that sounds like a good E3.
I've got 3 of those.
And they're like,
Hey, before we get started, Dan, you have been specifically asked to address something because you are the Mattel by proxy for this group.
Okay.
I need you to tell everybody about Stay-Puft Marshmallow Man and his yellow body or whatever the heck's going on with Stay-Puft.
What am I supposed to just do that whole thing?
Explain to people what happened and
why
it's Mattel's fault and Digital River's fault that something else got ruined.
So here's the deal with Stay-Puft. Apparently, the foam material that they made it out of, there's a problem with it, and it started discoloring, and it's turning yellow. And
how come you didn't catch that in your original review?
Well, it wasn't yellow in my review. If I went and reviewed it right now, I would point out that he's yellow.
How come you didn't take a pocket knife and scrape off flakes and put them in a little...
So everybody's Stay-Puft are yellow?
Most people are reporting that they're starting to see discolorations on their Stay-Puft. Mine has yellow arms.
Complete yellow arms?
They're fading
Listen,
yellow.
I'm very sorry.
But the rest of the body is not?
No, the rest of the body's not. Right now, it's just the arms.
Weird.
And they were saying, like, Mattel was saying that they put it through a bunch of tests, and they had no idea that this was going to happen, and they couldn't have foreseen this happening, but I don't know if it's just whatever material it is they use, or there's some kind of weird chemical reaction going on, but it's just they're starting to turn yellow.
Is it just from sunlight, maybe?
Mine's in the basement where there's no sun hitting it, so it's not
Maybe
sun.
it's from not enough sunlight.
That could be it.
I mean,
maybe I should put them out back.
Yeah. It's like a
them in the
plant.
Yeah.
You can't put a
Get 'em
plant.
nice and
You can't put a
toasty.
plant in the basement and expect it to grow.
So,
you know?
yeah.
Reverse effect.
So what you actually could do, because it came with the diorama piece, right?
Yeah.
So what you could do is just have the beams aimed at the arms
Make
and
it look
then
like
cut out
that.
construction paper flames and put
He's
it on
on
top.
fire.
So that's why it's changing color, like it's
That
getting
makes
ready to
sense.
brown.
Yeah.
You know, there you go.
Well, enough people complained about it that Mattel was finally like, yeah, our bad, sorry about that. If you want to ship them back to us, we'll cover the cost of shipping, we'll refund you your money. The problem is they're not going back into production on Stay-Puft again. So your options are get rid of your Stay-Puft and get all your money back, or keep your yellow Stay-Puft. Which, I mean, good for Mattel. At least they're giving you your money back. They're refunding you shipping. I mean, you can be, you get all your money back. The problem is you just...
How much was it, 80?
It was an $70 plus shipping.
So 80,
wow.
probably 85.
Yeah. So
And don't they even pay the shipping for you to ship it back to them?
Yes.
So you're getting...
No, you're not getting because you're going to spend it to get it.
Well, but still,
But you're getting it back.
I think they give you
getting that price back.
Yeah, I think they give you a label or something when you call customer service to set up the return, and that way you can just ship it to them for free. And then they give you a refund.
Oh, you know what I cannot wait for is when they go, oh yeah, we didn't get your Stay-Puft, so...
That's the scary thing, dude. Yeah, that's what's
so
scary.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, if you watch the tracking for shipping it back, it's going to go to Las Vegas and Sacramento, then back to Las
They're gonna
Vegas,
use
then
logistics.
up to Utah,
Yeah.
and back down to San Francisco,
I've been there. I've done that.
then to Oakland,
Yeah.
then Kissimmee, Florida, and then back to
That's how
Reno, Nevada.
When I go to California, that's the route I take.
Usually that's the way I go through.
It's the scenic route.
It makes more sense to go
No, that's
that
the
way.
dumbass route.
So are you sending yours back? Or you keeping it?
I'm probably just going to keep it because it's not, I mean... I'm not super worried about it.
A stupid question, but can you paint
I don't.
it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You might
too.
be able to. The problem is I guess it has the potential to crack because it's squishy. So, like, if you move it around, it might crack.
Well,
the
no,
paint.
if you use like apple barrel crap paint, maybe. But if you use like a like a good,
crapple barrel.
Actually, if you mix latex in your paint,
Yeah,
it will
Adhere.
dry and adhere, but the paint will stretch and won't.
or like a latex based paint, maybe. Like because they make those, right? Like latex based. That
Or
be a good idea.
you just pee on the rest of the body to turn it yellow to match the arms.
Ew. And then you gotta
No,
smell
that's
it
that's
That's
urine.
urine.
That's just.
I mean,
that's
it is an
It
option.
is an option.
I didn't
I
say
mean,
it
I
was
can't-
the best option.
I can't.
I just said it was available.
Okay, what's next? We're
All
talking
I
about
know
peeing on
is
stuff.
If 6 months down the road,
Shark jumped.
Mattel issues a
Peeing on things now.
exclusive toasted variant Stay-Puft marshmallow.
They start selling them
I'm
now.
calling shenanigans, all right? That's
Hey
all I'm
guys,
saying.
good news! New Stay-Puft, $80.
Yeah, no, this
We
was
lied.
$99.95.
We apologize. We are going to put Stay-Puft back into production. He is the burnt crispy Stay-Puft with the yellow effect. There's no box.
And the good,
There's no box.
everyone might be yellowed at a different spot. Isn't that cool?
No two are the same. So buy as many as you want.
Yeah.
What's next?
All right. Another version of Bruticus, the Transformer, is going to be coming to market. So far, there's a Game Accurate Generation 1 version. There's a Hasbro mass release that is going to be coming out. And then there's this one, which has been announced by a, Taiwanese retailer,
Interesting.
I guess.
Yeah, it's the same people that released that Nerf gun.
You think so?
Maybe.
Oh,
But apparently they're saying this one's coming out October of 2012. So if you want a third version of Bruticus, and he's one of those combiners, then that will be available. Let's see, right now what are they saying? It's going to be about $134 US.
For 5 bots?
That combined together.
Cool.
it looks awesome.
But it's just, it's different colors than the other one. So if you don't like the colors of the other one, you can try the colors of this one.
G2 colors.
The only thing is I don't like that they're all different colors. I like when they're all the same color.
Like the Constructicons were all
Absolutely.
the same color. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did we sell
that makes
those other?
a little sense.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, someone actually asked about that on the fan corner, and now they're gone. Let's see here. We're getting some more, redecoed Transformers. Reveal the Shield redecos of Deluxe G2 Optimus Prime, Jazz, Legend Starscream, and another Optimus Prime. Basically, they've just decided that, there aren't enough Transformers coming out on the market, so they're just going to start recoloring the ones that are out there. And
Just
I
like
gotta have
releasing
more
again.
Optimus Prime.
Just like back in the day.
But at least one of them is like a good version of Optimus Prime, is the small cab.
That's actually not bad.
And then Jazz.
Moto Master.
Jazz always looks awesome.
Hey, when's that one?
Jazz
When's that
too.
awesome one coming out that was shown at New York?
The big,
Toy Fair?
giant, expensive Optimus Prime that we were...
Oh, the Masterpiece or
like
whatever?
$150, whatever. When's that coming out?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. We can look into it, though.
We'll do that.
Okay,
on
we'll
the
do that.
commercial break.
We'll check out. We'll
Call
check
your
up on that.
sources.
Let's see. We've got
Fingering
the
wrong.
Tokyo Toy Show 2012 exclusive Optimus Prime Clear and Black.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's bad. That's awesome.
They've got this black version of Optimus Prime, and then there's...
So you can only get that in Tokyo?
Yeah, you got to go to Toy
When is
Tokyo in Japan. When is that?
Yeah.
Next week. And then this version, which is the movie version, but they basically made it all clear, translucent.
I like it because it's translucent. That's the only reason I like that.
You like translucent?
He loves translucent.
Whoa!
Say again? That's why Christina's like, I got you this for your birthday. And then she walks in, she's just got saran wrap on her.
That's hot.
Actually, it kind of depends on how hot a day it was. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, Kathy Bates
super
did that in a movie, and it wasn't hot.
Could be super sticky, like, I can't get these off.
You saying Christine looks like Kathy Bates?
No.
No, I mean, very few women are as hot as Kathy Bates. I mean, let's be clear.
All right, who's Kathy Bates?
That's a good movie, Fried Green Tomatoes.
The Chick from Misery.
Oh, God. What movie were you watching, bro?
Well, isn't there one
Fried
she gets
Green
naked
Tomatoes.
in a
That was
hot
that?
tub with
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins?
Ugh.
Wasn't that
No,
Road to Wellville?
No, you're thinking of I Dream of Jeannie. It was a TV show, and it had nothing to do with Kathy Bates.
Are you sure? I'm
Positive.
pretty sure Kathy Bates was
what
all
you're
over that one.
thinking of.
Right.
Wait, wasn't Kathy Bates the general on that show?
Yeah.
She was like at the
Yeah.
Arby Bates.
This is worse than the pee conversation we were having. I'm just throwing that out there.
Why am I being compared to that?
Okay, new visual. peeing on Kathy Bates. There you go.
I like it.
No.
With the saran wrap.
Newer visual,
Right off.
Kathy Bates peeing on you.
No good.
There you go.
runs right off the saran wrap, she said.
You can hold up the saran wrap and it looks like it's coming right on your
Hey,
face.
look, Transformers.
Oh my god!
Oh, God.
What kind of a show is this?
This is a train wreck.
Next up, did you hear that Mattel snuck in another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive?
Which one?
They snuck in a Bruce Wayne to Batman figure.
Yes.
Just kind of randomly appeared.
Yeah,
When you went to MattyCollector.com.
Wasn't it like they had a list that said like Dark Knight Rises figure, but they didn't say exactly what it was or
Right.
show anything originally, and now we know what it is.
And it's like this fold-open box.
It's
You've got
awesome.
The
It's
bookcase
really cool.
on the where he's coming through, like he's going through that secret passage in the library to get down to the back cave.
Pushing, it's got like lights and sounds, then you open it, and there he is.
It's got the little piano thing, like you press the little piano keys and it plays the tune, and then you open it up and it's got the lights and bat noises and stuff. It's
I
kind of
just
cool
hope
looking.
The rubbery bat suit fits much better over
Hey.
this figure than previous Batman.
I hope it works like, do you remember in the Spider-Man movie line they had like
Yep.
that wrestler Spider-Man figure? I love that figure, and I still have him, and the rubber suit is still perfect on that figure. So if they do it just like that, I think it'll be fine.
They had a couple
'Cause-
different figures like that.
Yeah, and I love that wrestler Spidey figure. I thought that was so cool.
He had a backpack. Is that the one that had a
Yeah,
backpack?
he had a
Red
he had a,
backpack?
and then no, that was a Peter Parker figure.
That was
where they
awesome.
did the same
Yeah.
thing. They had like
That's
the
the one
rubber
I had.
hoodie and the jeans and the backpack. But this one was the one where
Hey,
you put like the spider
Does
wrestler suit
does
on.
Toy Guru watch this? Do you have any idea?
I don't think he
Probably
If somebody
not.
watch it, you should get the message to him. He needs a new camera.
Oh, no.
Your camera's terrible.
People
if
tell him that.
you watch that and it's like, oh, there's this, you can't see any kind of
He's
detail.
probably just like filming on his iPhone.
It is. It's a cell phone that's
Yeah.
filming it. Yeah. He gets
No,
ragged on.
I'm sorry. It's an N-Gauge QD that he's filming
Wow.
on. Yeah, it's a 320
It's
by
a
240 MOV file.
Game Boy camera.
Game Boy. Not even the DS or the 3DS.
but at least
Game
he can
Boy.
print it out because that did have a
Yeah,
printer.
Game Boy printer.
So you can print out pictures of Toy Guru on stickers and put Toy Guru stickers. I'm the Toy Guru sticker.
Oh, you're the one with the Green Lantern shirt on.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
loves Green Lantern.
yeah.
You guys should hug.
You guys should.
This one still likes chicks though.
Oh, that's how.
Oh, gay joke.
What?
Say what?
Well, that's not what I was talking about. What were you
Oh,
talking about?
What's that?
What?
What you got?
How about the new Darker Knight Rises 6-inch Toys R Us
Darker
exclusive
Knight?
Shang-Chi?
2-pack? The Darker Knight.
Darker Knight Rises.
This is
gonna be the
shirtless
fourth movie.
Bane. This has got shirtless Bane.
That's hot.
So what do you think of Bane with no
That's hot.
shirt on, huh?
I don't know.
He's got the headgear on. He looks kind of like
Apparently,
the Gimp escaped
Toy Guru
from,
took a picture of this with his phone.
But he's got no shirt. Bane with no shirt on.
Hey, those Batmans are almost exactly the same as the last
They
two.
probably are.
They probably are.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't like this Bane design.
With the
But-
mask.
Yeah.
I wish it was because he had the luchador mask, which made sense
Yeah.
because he came from a South American country
Yes,
where
yes.
luchadors were prevalent. So it made sense that he was
This
wearing one of
mask
those
just
masks.
makes him look like a Mortal Kombat character, and that's. I mean,
I never quite put that together. But the moment you say that, I'm like, yep,
that's exactly what he looks like to me.
He's like a Sub-Zero palette swap, like shirtless Sub-Zero now, palette swapped into into Bane. At least they fixed his voice, so it's not as muffled in the movie now. But still,
well, it's because you can't understand Christian Bale, so they figured you might as well be able to understand Bane.
Like, we can
Yeah. Like, I can't wait.
we can do this two different ways. We can reshoot this, we can fix their voices, or we can subtitle the whole movie. What do you want to do?
I say subtitles. You're fired.
That trailer came on for the new trailer, and it's got that part with Catwoman getting in the Batmobile or whatever, and she said something about...
Right.
And they were started getting cars with strange men. And he's like, "There's no car."
Yeah, he's like, "There's a new car!" And I lost it right there in the thing. I don't even care. I can't wait till I go see that movie and I just start cracking up every time Batman talks, because it's always going to be funny to me.
Well, apparently it's not a whole lot. Apparently there's not a lot of
When's that
Batman
movie
in this
coming out?
movie. July
And then Spider-Man's
89th.
July. What?
Hey,
Yeah.
by any chance,
July
is The Dark Knight Rises, is it done by Marvel Studios and written by Joss Whedon?
No, there's less plot holes.
I'm probably not going to like this
Less
movie.
plot
then.
holes, that you said?
Yeah.
Name one.
Black Widow.
Okay.
Okay, she's in with Hulk.
Oh,
They
yeah.
get knocked down. She's the whole movie. She's on the phone. She calls everybody on the phone. Every time something happens, she's on the phone. Can anybody hear me? She's like, I can hear you. Always on the phone. Hulk gets knocked down. He starts hulking out. Who does she call? Who does she warn? Who gets back up?
Well, she had to run from him.
Yeah, she was trapped underneath the pipe. She couldn't get her leg out. So what's the one thing you do when you can't get your leg out? You call for help. Old people know to go, dude, I've fallen and I can't get up. I'm trapped under a pipe and he's about to Hulk. I mean, come on.
Well, that explains it. Avengers sucked.
Yeah. Oh, totally thumbs down because that one scene. And because we all know that shawarma sucks.
Shawarma. Hey, did you see that?
You told me about it.
Dude, the way the Avengers should have ended. Did you see that?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
It's
Is that from the How It Should Have Ended, guys?
Yeah. And it's hilarious because they're all sitting in the shawarma thing, but Batman and Superman are with them, and Batman and Superman are trying to make fun of them for the plot holes in the movie, and then these piles of money just start piling up around them, and they start going, "What? We can't hear you over all this money!" And it's the funniest thing ever. It's awesome.
The one thing I do hope is that it outdoes Titanic or Avatar in the long run. That's the only thing I can hope for.
Well, money, I'm sure, because
I will
tickets
go see it
cost
again.
more now than
they always adjust for inflation on those things.
No.
Yes, they do.
Well, then...
Because they'll always say,
Gone with
Gone
the Wind.
Well, they always say, adjusted for inflation, it's like number 6.
Gone with the Wind sold more tickets than any other movie ever.
But even if you adjust for inflation, that doesn't count like DVD sales and digital downloads and all that
But
other
it's
stuff.
because they didn't have DVDs until 40 years after
Yeah, but that's
the
still
thing was
considered
out.
part of what the movie makes.
Read that.
Hey, Pink Eye. I think we got some topical cream for that. All right, next up.
Testicle cream.
Hallmark. Yeah, oh yeah, here, you want to see?
Oh.
Get some saran wrap, I got to pee.
No, just read.
San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Hallmark ornaments. Everybody's clamoring for these, right?
No.
Everybody's going nuts for the Hallmark ornaments.
Hallmark ornaments are neat.
Well, okay, they do have the Dark Knight Returns Frank Miller version of Batman.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is cool. You got the gold Centurion Cylon, so if you're a Battlestar Galactica
Yeah, but like,
fan.
how many times have we seen this Batman in an ornament?
But we
50?
get no, not that one. Not
sure?
the Frank Miller.
Well, just lots of Batmans. But
I mean, there's lots of Batmans, but not that one. And then we got the C-3PO with the insect head, and the Bib Fortuna with the insect head.
Forlom and Zuckuss?
Is that their name?
Yes.
Does Zuckuss bring the ruckus? That's what I want to know.
does bring the Zuckuss.
Yeah, Forlom and Zuckuss. How do you know those?
I'm a Star Wars nerd.
Why do they have insect heads?
They're cool.
Why is the one C-3PO with just like the thing from
seen that
what was
movie?
that movie? The Fly.
You seen the movie Jeff Goldblum? That's your answer, but it was a robot instead of Jeff Goldblum.
It wasn't really Jeff Goldblum? Oh, dude, now I gotta watch it again. Because I'm sure it's all there
It's
if
The
you look
Fly.
close enough.
The
It's all
Fly
there.
Protocol Droid Edition.
How many times have you
That's
seen
what
The
it's
Fly?
called.
Several.
Not since the 80s?
I mean, it's been a while.
But have you
What?
seen the Protocol Droid Edition?
No.
Go find it.
I know Forlom and Zuckuss. They need to have like their own like buddy cop
that
TV
real?
show.
I don't know. It's not real.
Oh, I was like,
Yes, it's real.
Do either of them talk in the movies?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not in the movie.
So do
they're
they talk
in one
on-
scene. They're in one scene briefly in Empire Strikes Back, where Vader's lining up those bounty hunters.
Oh, where they're all like on the deck
Yeah,
of the bridge,
that's
whatever.
where they are.
As you wish.
They got Christmas ornaments for those guys?
Dude, come on! It's Star Wars.
Wow.
Those guys each have at least 3 action figures. At
Hey,
least.
I walked by in the background of a Star Wars movie. I should get an action figure.
You probably should. You're probably due for one about now.
Already got
Everybody
3.
else has gotten
Already
one
got
or 2
3.
or 4.
All
But
right.
not as many as them.
What's next?
Are they in Clone Wars or anything?
Nope.
I think Zuckuss has shown up in Clone Wars.
But Forlom?
I don't think
He's
I've
left by the wayside?
I don't think I've seen Forlom. I might be wrong about Zuckuss though too.
Because he's gray.
They've had a bunch of bounty hunters.
All right, we got a bunch of NECA stuff coming out, like the Left 4 Dead Boomer figure.
He's hot too.
Boomer, imagine him peeing on you.
Stop.
Boomer is the big fat guy in Left 4 Dead. If you're not sure, he wanders out and then he gets shot and he goes.
And he explodes
And
everywhere. Yeah.
so they
Amazing,
made the
grotesque.
figure basically where you can pop the top off of it, and so he looks like he's the exploded. It's got all the entrails and the bloody stuff.
We played that game.
Yeah.
Did you like Left 4 Dead?
I don't remember playing it.
Really? We played it over Crestlewood. No, Cumberland.
That was like 3, 4, 5 years ago.
3, 4, 5 years ago at least.
Yeah, somewhere between 3
She
and
doesn't even know what
25
she had
years
for
ago.
lunch. You want to remember 3 years ago?
But, you know, again, follows with NECA, does great video game figures. They're one of the best ones doing video game figures out there. So, and then there's San Diego Comic-Con Hero from the Sky Ash. This is actually Ash from the end of Evil Dead 2, not the beginning of Army of Darkness, because there is a difference.
And they're doing Rambo.
Yeah. They
We'll
did.
get to that next, okay?
Oh,
Hold
sorry.
up. You're going to make Russell K. mad that we're getting to the Rambo stuff early.
I super got excited about Rambo when
You
I see
excited
it.
about Rambo?
Yeah.
I figured you were.
But if you notice, like at the end of Evil Dead 2 and the beginning of Army of Darkness, they don't quite match up exactly. And so this is based off... There's been a lot of Army of Darkness Ash figures, But I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've actually done the end of Evil Dead 2.
This is the continuation of the first actual Evil Dead marketed.
Not Army of Darkness.
Not Army of Darkness. They're beautiful. They've done a really good job with this.
And he also looks a hell of a lot younger.
Yeah,
And they've captured that on here, that he does look a lot younger than
He's like
he
Mr.
does in
Fantastic because he's
Army of
all
Darkness.
super young and he's still got gray hair.
Well, that's because at one point he gets scared and he screams and he goes, because they did stop motion and they had someone go like this, that bloop, a little bit of gray, bloop, a little bit of gray,
awesome.
bloop, a little bit of gray, bloop, a little bit of gray. So it's not smooth at all. As this gray streak appears on the side of his head.
So awesome.
There's my impersonation. You're welcome. All right, next up. Now we can talk about the new Rambo. Now, this says it's a 7-inch Rambo figure, not a 6-inch.
It's fine. It's Rambo.
So it's not going to fit in line with the
It'll be
other
the same size as He-Man.
characters. But it's
7-inch.
these are teaser images of a work in progress. So there's his
Hey, you
face.
told me that'll look just like Stallone. That looks like a god awful Stallone.
Looks like the dude from the Warriors.
No, it looks like
Actually.
Sylvester Stallone
Does it?
as Rambo.
Really?
John Rambo.
it's pretty rough.
Looks more like Dave Rambo,
Who's that?
his brother.
Oh.
You don't remember that part of the movie?
No.
And then they show the body where he's in a dress.
Yep, a dress.
Why is he? Or he was a monk. Maybe that's what. Was he a monk?
No,
In that movie?
filth ball.
How's that go?
That's when he was all running from the polices and he put on that he have a shirt. He was all cold. He's like, well, I'll just put this on. This dress. It's like a potato sack or something. No. I wish they'd make Rambo like 2, not Rambo 1. Maybe they will.
I wish they'd do the new Rambo, where he's like 80
work,
years
too.
old and super buff.
That'll work too.
Like looked like he ate the Hulk. All right, Casual Friday, the new company from David Bonner. This is their new toy line. They've got shirts and stuff coming, but they announced these 3-inch figures.
Those are neat.
I like them.
You got Army of Darkness Ash, you got the Phantom, and you got Clubber Lang. All right, now which Rocky is Clubber Lang?
3.
I thought it was the first one because I can't remember any of the movies other than the fact that the Russian guy was in the 4th one. So,
I will break you.
yeah, and that's it. That's all I remember.
That was He-Man.
Oh, and then I remember Apollo Creed dancing to that.
that was
that
Rocky
music.
fought He-Man.
Dun, 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 dun. Ow!
Wait, is that how the Russian guy beat him? Is he pulled out the sword, said by power of grace, and the stabbed him? with
No,
it?
because he never done that. He
Oh,
never
really?
actually morphed. He was just He-Man the entire thing.
Or was he Prince Adam the entire thing?
Nope.
How do you know?
Because Prince Adam doesn't have the sword.
Rocky's just lucky. Cause
Well, Prince Adam has to have the sword because he's got to pull it out to say that he wants to be He-Man.
He-Man was going to win, and then he had just other things to take care of, so Rocky got lucky.
But anyway, those are neat little 3-inch figures. They're stylized, So, but I think that looks. I really like that Phantom.
Yeah, and I'm
Phantom.
glad. And I'm glad they did 3 kind of. I won't call them obscure characters, but they're kind of 3 different characters. Like
They're
Clubber
not the
Lang,
ones you see all the time.
Right, Clubber
right?
Lang, Phantom, and Ash. I mean, we see a lot of Ashes and maybe a
They
few
have no
Phantoms.
relation to each other either. They're just like,
That's what's nice, though.
here's 3 random characters that we wanted to put in
It's
figure
not like
form.
Freddy, Jason, Leatherface.
Yeah.
Like you always get those 3 together anymore.
Like these 2 are from movies, but they're very different movies.
He's from a movie.
He did have a movie, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he had an atrocious movie.
Yeah, I forgot
Like
about
they
that.
have a huge connection. They're all in movies. That'll work.
They've all had a movie.
Let's see. Bruce Campbell was in a movie with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh gosh, are we gonna try to? All these dudes?
It's bomb.
And then, of course, Mr. T was at WrestleMania 1. And then Billy
There's
Zane.
no way you're gonna Billy Zane.
Billy Zane. Let's see here. We gotta be.
Hey,
we gotta do
let's
something.
go. Go to the next day before you get on some of these peanuts,
Somebody else
buddy.
can figure
Billy
it
Zane made out with Alec Baldwin at a party. And
Really?
Then no, I don't know. And then let's see. We got Walking Dead updated figures, updated pictures of the new Series 2 TV line. So Rick Grimes TV version. Rick Grimes is the new one with him in a sweaty, dirty shirt.
Hot.
Because that's hot. But that's not as hot as the Shane with no shirt. We got a bald-headed Shane with no shirt here. Look at
He's got a like a jacket thingy though.
He doesn't. What's with his face?
He's just upset.
These figures have really
He's
been a
angry.
disappointment.
He's
I mean,
angry.
It looks
That
better
one's
from
better.
the front.
I like
angle.
that
that
one.
one looks better.
Yeah.
That one's way better.
I don't like how they're made to be posed a particular way, and you really can't do anything else with them.
Classic
Right,
McFarlane.
classic
Yeah, I know.
McFarlane.
It's the in-action figures that he's best known for.
Was it the bicycle?
Yeah.
The bicycle chick comes with pants, but
I
then
like
you can
that.
also rip off the pants and
nice.
see her hot entrails.
Oh, so hot.
The zombies are definitely.
There's way too many hot pictures.
What's the matter with you?
And then we got this zombie with the ice pick in his eye.
He's cool.
That's not bad.
That happened to Rick once.
It did.
You were a zombie or the ice pick?
Both.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then they did one of me. Me from the well, when they pulled me out of the well.
I remember that.
my,
I remember
bottom
that
ripped
time
out.
Dirt fell in the well.
And he came out a fat, ugly, bald zombie?
That sucked.
Can you rip him in half then?
You know, I don't think so. They don't have any pictures of him ripped in half.
That's
Which
the way he
is...
should be.
Yeah.
Ew, that
If
was
I
goo-
can't see this dude's intestines,
With
I'm going to
goo
be pretty pissed
everywhere.
off.
Yeah, goo's got to go everywhere though, when you
Yeah.
rip them in half.
I haven't seen any of those yet.
Oh, you should.
What season is it,
You'd
2?
love it.
They're on
just finished.
3.
They're
Yeah,
getting ready to
finished
go
two.
on 3. Yeah.
3 will be...
And it's on
Halloween.
Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Season 1.
Season 1's on Netflix.
I've got season 1 on
Nice.
Blu-ray if you want to watch it on Blu-ray.
I don't have a
You
Blu-ray
should.
player.
You'll love
should
it.
get one.
You'll definitely love
I
it.
traded the
too.
Blu-ray player in for VCR.
That's a good.
VCR's coming back.
That's yeah.
Did you trade for a 360 that broke, that you traded for the 360 that broke, that you
No,
traded
I
for a
got traded
360 that
for
broke, that you traded for a
Nintendo
360 that broke?
Oh, 64 is a
All
good
right.
one.
Well, that's gonna do it for the
No, it ain't.
news.
What about- Go
Oh,
back.
the last one. Last one is ThunderCats.
No.
What?
Go back. Go back to that.
Go back to what?
Go back to the front page of this.
The front page of what?
Where you found that.
The website?
Yeah.
Toy News International. We can plug them. Who cares?
No, I don't. We don't plug them. Go.
What?
Keep going. Where's the glow in the dark?
Oh yeah, I was
Tough
going to ask
guy.
if you saw that. Did you see
Oh,
it?
glow in the dark RoboCop.
I showed it to him.
Oh,
How amazing is that?
I thought we talked about that last week on the.
No, I didn't even show till
Show.
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll add that in. Hey, guess what? There's also coming the 7-inch NECA
Yeah.
glow in the dark RoboCop.
Yep.
Which is
Why though? Tell me why.
Is
And-
it-
stop. No, you don't get a say in this. You're a robot. Or like,
Can I
like
say?
here's like a Hulk Hogan glow in the dark. I would be like, that's amazing, but it's stupid. So somebody that's not a RoboCop
okay,
fan.
okay.
RoboCop.
Oh, then you can't talk either. Then Christina.
That's my
What?
favorite of the Kenner figures, and it's because it's glow in the dark. Okay, I just thought that was always really cool, and I think what's
but why
awesome
is
about it-
RoboCop a glow in the dark figure?
Well, look, they're doing this simply as a nod to the Kenner figures, because look at the packaging. It's even got the Kenner designs on it, and the NECA logo even looks like the Kenner logo.
well, and it's got the
yeah,
that
And
fake computer background with the lines,
and they called him Night Fighter RoboCop.
Okay.
That's awesome.
And that's
That's
what
why
I was
they're
going to
doing
say
it.
is because there was a glow in the dark.
That's why
I,
he's so-
I rudely interrupted
Yeah.
you.
Right. That's
So
why
I
he's
apologize.
Um,
On national,
and this is
pre-recorded.
and this is a national
Web show.
Yeah, this is international. In fact, we might be interstellar. I'm not sure yet
For sure.
because we were going to a satellite. I'm not sure if we still are.
So I was told to pick
we
up
were
2
one
of those.
time.
If
We
I
were
see
going to a
them.
Jamaican TV channel. I'm not sure.
So
if we
you
still
want
are,
2
but-
of those?
But what? So I can put one under a black light so
Well,
it'll glow, and
you
one a regular
said
one?
if you find it, I want 2.
No. I said if you find it, buy 2, meaning one for you, one for me.
Oh, I
want
don't
one,
want
too.
one.
Oh well, then just buy one if you see it.
I give you my other NECA one, didn't I?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
no, was it NECA or McFarlane? I don't remember who made it.
McFarlane made the first.
It was the one with the ashtray.
NECA made one recently.
So
Yeah.
anyway, all right. So then the last one, status of the ThunderCats line.
Yeah.
Basically, Bandai has said that the line is not dead.
Yeah.
They said they've
Whatever.
been rolling out the new wave as the TV show went internationally,
What
but they haven't
new wave?
announced any more. Well,
Don't
yeah.
you know that's an entire wave.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no,
so
there's
so
another
Bandai's-
Mumra. There was,
Yeah.
There was another
Look,
Claudius.
all those figures came out at the end of last year, and Bandai's trying to say, yeah, we're purposely not releasing product because we're focusing on releasing it overseas right now. That's what's going on.
Listen, Scott, Toy
So-
Guru, we know we're on to you. Get away from Bandai.
Is the show officially canceled?
No. Okay, so the show is on hiatus right now. There are 3 episodes left, and it's on hiatus. They have not announced a return yet. They are not in production right now.
And they haven't aired 3 episodes?
No, they're still airing new episodes right now.
Oh,
but there's
I
only
gotcha.
3
I gotcha.
left, and then they are currently not in production on this cartoon, but they have not officially axed it. ThunderCats now just had an interview with Dan Norton, the guy that produces the cartoon show, and he said on there, he says, we're still waiting to hear from WB on what's going on. We're, nothing's canceled
Is
yet.
WB in charge of?
Yeah, WB.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah. Like, we're waiting to hear from WB. We're not canceled, but we're not in production right now. And the problem is they've already stated that cartoon depends on the success of the toy line,
But why?
because that's where they get their money.
I know a lot more people that watch that cartoon.
I know.
than want those
I think
crap
that's the
toys.
problem too.
But also if you watch the show, it's very highly produced, which makes me think that they spent extra money to make the show look nice, thinking that the toys would pay off the added
yeah,
cost.
it's one of the best looking.
Because
cartoons
if
on
you
TV.
compare it to like Voltron Force, Voltron Force does not look as sharp or as nice as that
And
show.
Tron looks terrible.
No, Tron looks
Tron looks
awesome.
I just wanted to.
I had the fist ready, like it was clenched.
Like, that was a great show. I like that.
Someone do a close up because you probably saw like all the blood.
No, you did.
But no, like Voltron Force, it's not as highly produced. Like it doesn't look as nice, but it's like the highest rated animated show in its time slot, the highest rated on Nicktoons, and they've already like plugged it in for like 3 more seasons or something, ridiculous, because it's does so well for what it is as a child show. ThunderCats was a much broader audience type show made with a much higher production value, which meant it had a higher bar that it had to cross, and the toy line just had to knock it out of the park in order to recoup those costs, and it's just not doing it.
Well, because their first toy was a Lino that fell in the mud for $40.
Yeah, no joke, no joke.
This is a variant.
This is fell on a black Sharpie.
Yeah,
That's
this is poopy colored Lino variant.
Well, have you seen all the crazy stuff that's been going on with the rumors lately? Because apparently a bunch of people that are in the toy industry have caught on
the biz.
Yeah, caught on to rumblings that they are about to get off the rights. Bandai is, like, their license, like, they are about to axe it completely, and that Hasbro's trying to pick up the rights because Hasbro's interested in continuing.
Well, Hasbro's real quick to kill it to line, though.
Yeah, and so there's all these rumors about Hasbro looking into getting into it, and then there was already all those rumors about Mattel wanting to get in on it because the Horsemen have stated publicly several times that they really want to do Thundercats toys. So there's all this talk going on right now.
I almost just went.
Yeah,
I almost just went.
There's all this talk going on right now about, oh god, Bandai's getting ready to give it up. All these companies are going to fight over the license. And then Jay contacted Bandai directly and asked them and put up this thing today on TNI. Well, after he put this up, all these retailers online started reporting that Bandai was saying that the waves were no longer in production, that they weren't going to be getting any more stock. So it's like after this went up and people started talking about it, all of a sudden these other reports started coming in and going, I just tried to order some more cases and Bandai said that these are no longer in production. So it's like, and Amazon has the line listed as discontinued. Amazon.com does. So it's
if you're looking though for the king of toy reference, obviously Amazon is going to be the people you turn to.
But they're a retailer just like anybody else,
and they'll pre-order the crap out of something.
Yeah, so it's
everything
one of those,
they have is pre-ordered.
It almost looks like it's one of those things where everybody can see what's going on, but Bandai's like, "What? We don't know what you're talking about. What?" And like they're trying to look the other way, pretending like
I almost wonder if that's because there is interest from other companies.
It might be. I don't know.
Like they just want to say, nope, you can't buy it. Look away, you can't buy it, and then we want to quietly.
I mean, it's just one of those things where we're not going to know what's going on until somebody says something official. Like we still have to wait. WB and Bandai have both been ridiculously silent about this whole thing. They're just not saying what's going on. So I don't know. I mean, it's crazy.
It's because there's one guy sitting in an office somewhere, and they're like, "All right, so Dave, is this canceled?"
Yeah.
No, he just acts like he didn't hear him. He just keeps playing on his computer.
He's playing Galaga.
Hey, he's in there playing Tetris, like in Office Space.
Hey, is this done? Dave, woo, Dave.
Hey, so we pull the plug or what?
You say something? I thought you said something.
Yeah, it was like after the guy leaves. What's that? What? Oh no, he's
say again.
It's like they know that it's done, but they can't let it go.
I think they're like...
It's like a breakup that needs to happen.
I don't think they want to admit that they screwed up. I think that's their problem. I don't think they want to admit...
Who screwed up?
Yeah.
No one screwed up. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is the most successful toy line and TV cartoon franchise.
So we officially...
the original
we all agree that Bandai had to kill it to line?
I'm pretty sure. That's my opinion. This line's done. We're not going to see anything else coming from Bandai.
Would it even make sense? I mean, let's just...
I need
for whatever reason. Would it even make sense that if the cartoon was going to come back, say, February next year, would it make sense for them to hold off and not say anything until, like, November?
No, I don't think they would. Well, that's just not typical, though.
I know. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Not typical. It makes no sense.
And that's what a lot of people are saying. No, they're just waiting until they announce new episodes. And I think
you want to at least have pictures of, like, this is what's going to be up, art of what's good they're gonna make, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think if the TV show is as dependent on the toys as they're saying, they would want to be showing us things that they're doing with the toys.
You'd think they'd push the toys harder.
They'd be doing some kind of... But, all the stores have already discounted the figures or moved them into smaller sections of the store. I mean, it's just like the writing's on the wall, man. You can tell what's going on.
San Diego?
No, because Bandai, first of all, Bandai doesn't attend San Diego.
Maybe they are this year.
Maybe they are.
Maybe. Do something at PowerCon.
Maybe I'm gonna win the lotto and not buy a lottery ticket. Maybe.
Whoa.
Bandai's not going to ThunderCon again. So,
Why would they?
yeah.
It's not like they got toys to show off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like they showed nothing at New York Toy Fair. You got to remember that. And then when you said, "Hey, what about ThunderCats?" They went, "Oh, you mean Ben 10? Yeah, he's over there." And then like, "No, ThunderCats. Oh, Power Rangers? Yeah, that's over there." Like that's how Bandai acted at Toy Fair. They didn't want to even talk about ThunderCats.
No, well then there's your answer. ThunderCats will now be appearing in Ben 10 and will be appearing in Power Rangers.
Oh, is that okay?
So you're gonna have the big Zord appear, and then suddenly Claudius is gonna show up. And
So are they going to do like a draft like Raw and SmackDown? Like, with the first pick, Ben 10. Ben 10 selects Tigra.
Ben 10 selects Wily Kit and Wily Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, they're 2 for 1.
Since
Yeah, they come together as a
They're
package
totally
deal.
a tag team, dude. They get the tag team clause.
What's the robots? The bear robot.
The
bears?
Burbles?
I would select the Burble for the Power Rangers.
I want a Burbles Megazord.
Burbles bobble, but
They
they
can
don't fall
totally
down.
all combine
I want a
together.
Burbles
Make a
action figure.
Mecha Burble. Oh, everybody wants
How would you
Burbles.
make a burble? Well, you could take a tribble and then just put like robot.
No, they
pieces
already.
on it.
Well, I assumed they were going to make Burbles, but they never did because there was old Burbles in the old toy line.
Yeah, but those don't count.
They don't
Oh.
just-
No.
Okay,
You can't reference old toys. Not on this show.
Are we done?
We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to research what? What are we
Optimus when he comes out.
Oh, Masterpiece Optimus. We'll take a quick commercial break to research Masterpiece Optimus, and then when we come back, Scotty's going to clap like Pac-Man.
Wait, when we come back or now? I'm confused.
Now we're back.
And when we come back, we're going to show off the full version of Mosquito from Mattel by Pixel Dan.
Oh yeah, it's in my pocket.
Through interpretive dance.
Through interpretive.
Yes! We'll be back. That looks good. I like it.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in life you want a podcast that's uplifting, something that's intelligent, highbrow, learned, educated even,
Thrilling.
thrilling,
Moving.
Sometimes, though, you just want our show because you're drunk and you got nothing else to do. That's why we are the Comaholics. Watch us every so randomly because we don't have a set schedule. Just here on INeedComics.com, part of the Pop Culture Network.
Where we get drunk for you.
We are back. Pixel Lane doesn't actually have a picture of that yet, so whenever.
I did the.
But we did
interpretive
find out
dance.
Masterpiece Prime is $249.99.
It's crazy. I'm sure they have a little bit of
Markup?
but it's still, that probably means it's probably $220,
Right.
which is still crazy, but it's in stock.
All right, so now Pixel Dan and Stina have their D-pad
Quick,
designs
we have 20 minutes. Let's
to
go, guys.
open
Stina, what are you
from
waiting
John
on?
Proft.
Open yours.
So open them up.
Have you already
Give
opened
it a
it?
I
very
don't-
good review. Solid review.
I don't think you can see the table. on there.
Hold on, I'm getting
You got Kirby,
Yeah, because you can't reach in.
Kirby's base.
Oh, it's like the Smash
I don't
Brothers
think
thing.
that's a base.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Oh.
it is, you goofball.
Yeah, see their little extra pieces
It
down
looks
there.
like the
that
Smash
match.
Brothers thing.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I like the Mario with the
Vegetable.
vegetable from Mario 2. The best of the Mario games. Let's see how many people I made mad by saying that.
Oh man! Yeah.
Hey, I love the
That's
Mario,
Dookie
dude.
Dookie Panic. That's not a Mario
yeah,
game.
yeah, yep. Who's Doogie Doogie Panic first? Like Scott's just playing with your toys.
Yeah.
That's what she said?
That's what I said.
John Prof. I seen on Facebook the other day that he had his first
Ah.
official sell.
That's good.
Yeah, good for
Congratulations,
him.
man.
I mean, those look really cool.
Those are
He
awesome.
puts a lot of time into them. Dan, go.
Are you going to play with them?
That's what. No.
Alright. What we got?
Oh, Mario. That's all you get. A Mario thingy.
Oh, look at Bucky O'Hare.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
If it's the Nintendo cartridge.
I super like the Bucky O'Hare.
Look at this.
No, that's the other.
Where's
Got
all
it.
the bases at?
They're in there. There's
Oh. Oh, that's my favorite.
Okay, that's the best one you've ever done. Bucky O'Hare from Nintendo. That's great.
About this
Get
guy.
out of here. Give me this.
Put my stuff back.
Hey, bro.
My stuff back.
Hey, bro.
Look at that.
Hold it up. No, you gotta hold it up.
No.
The right way.
So you hold up Link holding the triforce. I like that. I dig that Mario.
Yeah,
I like the
that's
pink and
great.
stuff in there.
You gotta lift him up. See, look, the camera cuts off.
Okay, all right.
there.
Okay, so Bucky O'Hare, Super Mario World Mario with the cape, and Nintendo Link with the Triforce.
And then Cena got Kirby
Yoshi.
and a Mario.
Well done, dude.
Mario 2.
These are great.
The best Mario.
Nope.
The best,
now-
the best of the Marios.
Okay, so now you have to take them home
Mario
and do a
3.
review on them. So now you have to take them home and review them.
That was his review. He
That's-
said he liked
I
them.
don't-
No, you gotta do
how am I supposed to review
half
these?
hour. Yeah,
I can't
half
do-
hour. I need at
a
least
half-hour review.
Okay, I need 26 minutes. We'll fill the other four with commercials.
It's made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Full 360 on the arm.
Yeah, full range of motion in the
First question.
vegetable.
All right, now next thing we're going to talk about here is
That's not a
the
question.
Dark Knight Rises
Batman's got a question.
figure. This is the
Why are you
new,
trying to kill me?
their new 4-inch line. There's been a lot of discussion of these figures. First of all, has everybody seen these in the store?
Yes.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yes.
$588. So
Yeah, we
these are
did. We saw this
about
other
the same
day.
price as the G.I. Joes and the Marvel Universe figures at Dollar General.
Yoshi.
So there's a frame of reference for you on that as far as that goes. This is almost identical. In fact, it may be the same sculpt as the figure they released with the original Dark Knight.
I like that red and black suit.
Forged.
Is that,
No,
is that
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
accurate?
No, you do
I
not.
picked out the red and black one because I thought it looked pretty good.
No,
Like, that's
it
a
looks
neat-looking
god-awful.
suit.
I
That's
wish
an
you
awesome
wore
suit.
that in the movie, dude.
But no,
I
here.
don't.
Look at my red suit.
But if we open it up,
Hey, this show is brought to
All
you
right.
by the letter Bucky.
Bucky
letter Bucky. I thought it was the letter.
I'm the
Sarsaparilla,
Toad
whatever they say.
Wars.
All right, so now,
Pop quiz.
first of all, what do you think? What do you guys think of cloth capes?
I like them.
I like them
like
too.
Really?
I don't like them.
I prefer plastic.
Well,
Me
the only
too.
reason I don't like plastics is because sometimes they're too heavy and they don't let the figure stand up.
I like
they should.
both.
They're
I like
supposed
both.
to.
Yeah, but you can put it on a figure
Listen,
stand.
It wasn't do you like both. It was which one do you prefer?
I don't think he
Listen,
asked.
out
Us,
of
I think
all
he
the
asked
choices
if I like
ever.
pop
I said, which
capes.
you? Well, okay. Do you prefer cloth capes or plastic capes?
Got you.
I prefer
Plastic.
Now the plastic is kind of bendy,
You won't prefer when you
and you
open
can
Thor.
kind of like twist them in weird ways. But the only
Nope.
articulation, you got neck, you got shoulders, you got the hips, and you got the knees. No elbows.
Wow, that's good.
That figure was made in 1992.
Let's say it's throwback.
Actually, I'm wondering if it
No,
says
it's awful. It's awful back.
It says made in
It's
China.
exactly like Nickelback. Awful.
Actually, I think it does say made in 1986. Look at that. I think it says 1986.
If that says 1996, that'd be amazing.
If I didn't get metal in my eye earlier and it wasn't completely blurry on this side, I could probably see that.
Well, and feel the weapons.
Wow.
Feel that.
It looks like he's got fingerprints on his plastic.
They're like rubber.
I hope this isn't the same batarang that comes with that awesome Bruce Wayne figure. Kind of looks.
I
like
think it probably is.
Kind of looks.
I
like
bet
it.
it is, because look how
Look at
big
the
it is.
scale.
You could
Because
twist
it's
it.
gigantic compared
so
to this
much better.
figure.
What do you mean? It's perfect scale.
It's totally,
so
it's
Batman.
totally the Movie Master's Batarang. Yeah,
And I'm not sure why this one has a handle,
So we can grab it. Duh.
but
that's
Well, it's probably supposed to be his thing,
No,
but
that's-
again, it's for the bigger figure.
that weapon's called the Bane Stabber.
Let me see that package.
It's like it's the skin off potatoes. He holds a potato in this hand
The
and just rolls
potato.
it.
Oh,
on the
there's
end.
you didn't even talk about the small story here about Batman.
Oh, read the story on the back.
It's Batarang Bash. It's actually just his pajamas.
Oh, is that what
He's
it is?
That's right
going
here.
to the Batarang Bash.
Yeah.
He did the bash.
It's like a PJ
He
party,
did the battering bash.
and that's what he wears.
I can't wait to go to the Batarang Bash.
So anyway, but though compare this though to the Dollar General Marvel Universe figures
I haven't seen
that
those.
don't
I mean,
have
I've
the
seen
knee,
them,
that don't have as much detail on them.
So you wasted $6 so we could compare that to?
Well, I just thought it kind of looked goofy cool.
No,
I like the
just
red
straight
black.
goofy.
No, red black. I really like that.
Well, it's
I
not
was
even like proportioned correctly.
I do like the red and black.
like that.
It's
You
silly.
love-
That's
I love
my
it.
thing. Disco Batman.
black.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
There, he got it.
That's
He
it.
got it. It took 4 minutes 23 seconds, but he finally got
It's
it.
Disco Batman.
It's Disco Batman.
Is that why you got it?
Exactly. Yep.
I think
Yep.
that would be more like the gold armor Batman from the old Kenner line.
Well, yeah, but they don't have that.
I have that
Wait
figure.
for it.
I have the gold.
You
armor
probably
Batman.
love it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the only Batman I knew growing up. I got confused when I was like, why is he wearing black in the
What's all
movies?
this black?
But my
I still have to
figure's
say,
gold.
compared to those
racist.
Dollar General Marvel Universe figures, these are better than those Dollar General Marvel Universe figures. But those Dollar General G.I. Joes still smoke it.
I was going to say they are not better. The Dollar General G.I. Joes are better than the regular store G.I. Joes right now. The Retaliation
And
ones.
they're 10 times better than the movie ones. Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the movie or Retaliation. Those are both bad.
Joke's on me.
All right, Clone Yoshi says, "Hey guys, I was at Walmart Tuesday, saw the new Batman movie line for kids. Whoa, they're terrible, especially Bane. I didn't like Bane's look at all in this movie. Okay, talked about that. This just drains my likeness of this Bane. I also the new Lord of the Rings Legos, and I really think they are good. I was looking at Star Wars.
They are super cool.
As well. They were hit or miss. I came up with my question at Walmart. If they made a blind bag Creo Transformers minifigure, would you buy
Yes,
them?
we were
Yes,
talking
absolutely.
about that. Remember, we had that discussion.
If you could find them, because they would sell like crazy hotcakes.
Those, yeah, I don't want to
Strong.
buy.
I don't like the big ones.
Yeah, I don't
But
want
the
the-
little ones are cool.
I would love those minifigures. Absolutely, dude. I would be all over those blind bags.
Like, I understand the idea of Creos is the same as Legos, whatever. You build them, and then you
don't
take them apart and you
care.
build them. I don't like the idea of building the robot and then taking them apart and building the car. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that's regular Legos.
I just like those.
The cool thing would be is if you were to build the robot and then you could take the robot and fold it and make the car.
That'd be
That
weird.
would be cool.
That would be insane.
I know, wouldn't that be awesome, though?
This next question is brought to you by the letter Mario with a veggie.
That's a letter now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And guess who it's from?
I thought it was the color J.
Orko.
All right. Oh, Orko's question. Oh, it makes sense now.
That's why I looked at the screen.
If you say his name backwards, it's Akro.
What's some kind of evil black magic
Okra.
crazy guy?
It's almost like okra. Maybe he hangs out with my grandma. All right. Thanks for your support in business designs. Blah blah blah. Here's my question.
He just skipped over his thanks.
Yeah. He just thanks you. He loves us. Whatever. All right.
Thanks for your support. Blah blah blah.
I see a lot of awesome items for sale in your background. Something caught my eye. Behind you guys, one of the high-up shelves looks like a couple of very big Constructicons. Could you give me a better look? We would, except we sold them. They were the Fans Project Hercules, which was basically the Constructicons made in like these huge size figures that then you would build them into what they called Hercules because they didn't have the license.
It was absolutely wonderful.
It was huge
Those are
and
cool.
awesome, and as soon as we put it online, it sold. Sold right away.
Bing bang boom.
But if you look up Fans Project Hercules Transformers, you'll find it. He said, I just wanted to ask you, let the people know they can now find D-pad designs on Facebook. You go to www.facebook.com/D-pad_designs.
Hey, we ain't plugging his stuff. What's he ever done for us?
I was waiting for him to start
That jerk.
blah 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 halfway through the Facebook thing.
Yeah, www.blah. How many blahs did he say? B-L-A-H.
Hey, I got Starman for pro wrestling.
That was pretty awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. Well done.
All right, Justice Fan
I love that
123. Hey gang, thanks for all your time and hard work. First off, Killing, you asked for Smith Figures improvement selections. Yeah. He says he wished there were pictures from the stories when we're talking about the news, and we usually don't do that because the show takes so long to render as it is. It usually renders overnight, and then Killing wakes up the next morning and uploads it, and then like by 2 PM it's ready to go. It takes so long for it to render and upload and
How much
render.
time we got left, you think?
So. No, we'll be fine here. We've got a few more minutes.
All right.
So that is something that we've thought about. We actually brought up the idea of having like a screen, like bringing a TV set or something in, so that while we're talking about the
Picture
news,
in
we can
picture.
throw the stories on the TV screen, kind of like what I do on the news desk with the screen over my shoulder. We might try to work in something like that, but that is something we
Do you
talked
use
about.
an actual screen?
Yeah,
I have a better idea.
I've got a computer monitor I plug in.
Titantron.
Okay, build it.
Try it.
You're on.
The Tron.
It's coming out of your budget.
You've built one before.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Anyway, my question for this week is, what's your all-time best toy find? Whether it was at retail, online, or at a Comic-Con, what's the most memorable toy find in your collecting history? Actually, my favorite toy find was one that you got when you were doing the Men of Metal.
Yeah.
The most random thing. You're like, Men of Metal. I'm going to do a search in Google, see if there's any information. Oh, Big Bad Toy Store still selling some.
Yeah.
Okay, $2 a piece. And then
Yeah.
you bought a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Like randomly out of the blue. I was like, how the hell does that even
How
work
random
out?
was that? That was so random.
That was the most ridiculous
That was
thing
silly.
ever.
Yeah.
That's your favorite toy find ever? Is Danny finding Men of Metal?
That's
I didn't
cool.
say it was the best.
I don't-
It's my favorite?
I don't even know if I can like name my favorite, but I've got a lot of good ones. I think like, do you remember at the Toy Man show when I found those Supernaturals dragon and lion?
Yeah.
That was an awesome find.
Those are neat toys.
Those are neat, and they're rare, and I had never seen them in person, and I got them both for $10.
You had a bunch of Supernatural.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of Supernaturals at the store one time. It was called Dan and Duvall's something, Toys something. And they had a bunch of Supernaturals there. You should have bought some there. Should have bought some there when that was open.
It was they were all the
little guys.
The Ghostlings. Yeah. A bunch of those.
I don't know if I have one.
What about you? Did you find anything? Did you find anything in Indiana while you were there for a day and a half?
No.
Nothing.
No.
My most memorable acquisition is probably the Toy Fair Leonardo I got at C2E2.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a good find is free.
Yeah, I don't think
Free
I
is
have.
the best
I don't
kind of
think I've
finds.
ever found anything that blew my mind at like a toy show or something that I can think of. It's always neat, but I'm never like, oh my god,
$3
how
card
lucky
Puppet
am I?
Master figures was a good find.
I opened a box today.
Yeah, I
was
remember
pretty
when you got
lucky.
all
That was
those.
a good
A what?
That was cool.
I found a box today, or yesterday, sitting on my porch that someone sent me. I was pretty lucky to find. The mailman put it there, but it was,
That was
I
pretty
lucky.
awesome.
That's
It had
lucky.
every single Ninja Turtle figure from the 2000
Yeah, dude.
X line.
See, it's always other people's things that blow my minds. Because, like, I find some cool things, but it's always when Scott says something like, look what I got. Or, like,
In
you
a
know,
nice
Jason
way.
says something like, I found this at a random garage sale. And it's always that kind of stuff that I'm like, why wasn't I the guy that found that?
Okay,
you
so
know?
then mine then, my best toy find is going to be when we first started carrying comics here. It all comes through Diamond Comics, and Diamond has a liquidation list of stuff sitting around their warehouse that they're
gotcha.
trying to get rid of. Second or third week we get the liquidation list. It says Voltron, and it's like some huge outrageous price, and it says $25 on liquidation. And so I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll buy one. Click. So like 2 weeks later, it's the 25th anniversary Toynami Masterpiece Voltron,
Wow.
and I was like,
that is the best purchase you've ever
that was
made.
$25.
That thing sells for about $400 now on eBay, and he got it for $25. That is the best purchase.
And that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's the best Voltron toy out there.
And it's marvelous.
How much time we got left?
We got enough for a couple more questions. Well, you got an announcement you got to make?
No.
You got to say you're a
got
drunk
somewhere
pimp
to
or
be.
something to everybody?
No,
Or,
everybody freaked out.
whatever.
Kirby?
Swords of Destiny
He's a
says,
little wild.
I'm really enjoying watching the show on Wednesdays. Keep up the great work. When I was a kid back in the 80s, I was a huge Masters of the Universe Princess of Power fan. I had all the toys and playsets.
I don't even know what that is.
So were we.
My cousin was a couple years younger than me. He was also into Masters, but slowly moved over to Transformers. So when we were at my house, we played with He-Man and She-Ra, but at his house, we played with Optimus Prime and Megatron. Over time, it seemed He-Man lost kids' interest, and Transformers replaced his popularity. Do you guys think Transformers was the downfall of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe line in the 80s?
Transformers was.
Or can you think of any other toy lines that killed other
Well, if
toy
Transformers
lines?
killed He-Man, I have a new reason to hate it.
No, He-Man just ran out of stuff to do.
Yeah, it just kind of ran out of steam.
Because they
It
started
ran
making the
its course.
girls' toys instead of the boys' toys,
Well-
and it was all...
No,
Like, you couldn't watch He-Man, now you had to watch She-Ra, and that wasn't the same.
no, they made both of them.
And that's just the way that... I mean, if you just look at the history, though, of the toys stuff, that's just the way it goes.
It just gets to a point where
here's-
it's like,
It
nothing
ran
more.
an awesome
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
It sold a ton.
Well, think of... Instead of Transformers, here's a better one. Masters of the Universe was starting to run down in 1988. You know what was starting in 1988? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If anything took away from He-Man, it would have been Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Because you won't give it to Transformers.
Well,
As a kid,
I'm not saying
that's
that,
how
you
it
know...
always felt. You know,
Yeah,
that-
that was how my transition went. When I was done with He-Man, it was time for Turtles. And then Turtles was my new big
Rick's
thing.
went He-Man to skateboarding.
I went Michelangelo to skateboarding. It was a natural transition.
I like it.
I don't know, I pretty much went He-Man to adult. So,
I'll have another.
alright, The Rook. What are your thoughts on the new retro card style for the latest wave of Star Wars figures? Love it. I love those. I love
like-
walking in the store. The
talking
new
about, like,
Star Wars
the-
figures have that like old style.
the Phantom
like,
Menace
I love
ones that
those.
are out
Those
right
my
now?
favorite.
yeah, I love those.
Those are
I
I hate
seeing
them.
those.
Also, they're episode
up,
1
Kevin?
figures, but they're still good figures. That's what's crazy about it. I got
It's
the,
not little kid Anakin.
No,
it's
look,
not
this
Jar
is
Jar,
the.
so-
I'll tell you what. I got the little kid Anakin figure. I hate little kid Anakin. I was so mad at that figure because it's an awesome figure. Okay,
Whatever.
I was like, this figure can't be good. This is Jake Lloyd. Why is this figure so awesome?
Hey, did he seriously kill somebody? I heard he. I
don't know.
I just made that.
Jake Lloyd, if you watch this, my apologies.
I made that.
You were not.
Jake Lloyd.
No, Jake Lloyd knows. I did an interview with him. Yeah,
Acting.
There's a lot that George Lucas has to answer for in the way those people
Look,
act
dude,
in that
George
movie.
Lucas watched Turbo Man and went, "There's my Darth Vader." That's it. Brilliant. It's Turbo time.
Another Death Star! Another Death Star! Chewbacca's!
Wow.
All right.
That just blew my mind in my eardrum. That was
right.
so loud, dude.
All right, Smuggler. Smuggler says, "Hey guys, you're now proud owners of time machines. Unfortunately, not all the kinks have been worked out, and it only allows for enough time with each time to grab a few toys from the past. What toys do you grab?
He-Man.
So you can go back in time and grab a couple toys. Where are you going? What time?
Eternia playset.
Yep.
I already have all that stuff, though.
Eternia playset complete?
That's still what I
sold
would.
it to Danny.
That's still what I would grab though. Like, even though I've got all those He-Man toys, if I had a brief amount of time to only grab a few things, it would absolutely be boxed and carded Masters of the Universe stuff from that era.
I'm thinking
That's what
Wave
I would
1
love.
G.I. Joe's mint on card, because I'm only going to bring them back and sell them. I don't want to keep them for me.
I
But I put them on
You can make a
eBay.
fortune if you buy
It's
some of
C9.
I want the Hall of Justice
C9.
and all the superheroes,
Oh, that'd be sweet. That's a
and
good
I keep
one.
them in box.
That's a good one.
Really?
Then I'd sell them eventually.
And then buy another Xbox?
More likely.
Yeah, okay.
What would you get? Yeah, if you had to go.
I
back
go
in
back
time.
4 years ago and
I
get
would
Monster
go
High.
back.
Monster High.
I'd go back to when the magical collection figures were in Japan and take them all.
Oh yeah,
Take the. How much time she get? I didn't get that much time.
all of them.
Is
All
that
of
possible?
She's
Is
got
it possible to do
Santa's
that?
bag.
I guess.
Keep stuff.
Like you get 2. What you looking for?
All right, and we got a phone call.
them. Who is
Do we have enough time for that?
Yeah, we got enough time for it. Chill out. Chill out before I punch
That's
you in the
real
face.
worried about the time.
Well, it's gonna go. Ging, ging,
Hey
ging.
guys, this is Nick calling from New York, New York. This is for the It Figures podcast. I was just wondering if you guys could talk a little bit about Mattel's Masters of the Universe Classics line, what you think of it as a whole,
Can
what
we
your
talk
favorite
about
figures
that?
from it is, and also
We
Mattel has
embargoed?
announced that they would like to keep it going, or they have it planned out
Do we have
until
the
about
capabilities to
2017.
have a
Do you
conversation
see
about
it lasting
Masters
that
of the Universe?
long? What do you hope to see in
Can it
that
last a
time
couple
frame,
years, you think?
and anything else you guys want to add to that? Thanks for all the awesome toy news and toy coverage, and I look forward to watching the next episode. Take care.
That's
All
you.
right.
You called in and disguised your voice.
That's a Rob Days call.
Hey, this is Dwight. Get the
So,
car. Meet me in the
what do you think?
backyard.
Masters of the Universe. You think it's got any legs to it?
He must be a new client of ours. 'cause
Do you think?
we've
Do you
talked
like
about
that?
this
Do you
once or
care about
twice.
Masters of the Universe classics at all?
I don't even know what Masters of the Universe is.
So on an actual
Is that
note,
the same as those He-Mans?
he thought that is it going to continue into next year, and I believe solely on what they show at San Diego.
Yeah, well, that is a
I
good
think
question
San
because
Diego
there
is
is.
gonna make or
They've
break
talked
that
about
line.
the dramatic price increase for next year. That's going to be a big deal, whether or not it's going to continue. And they've got to have figures that are going to blow people away because people are
Which
getting
is gonna
really
be-
jaded.
Which is going to be who?
Modulok and Multibot.
Okay, that's 2.
Ram
10
Man.
more.
Ram Man.
3. Horde
There's
Troopers.
what? There's
Troopers.
Disco Skeletor.
There's
That's
no.
5.
still several
Dick face.
characters.
I think there's still 30 some characters from the original Masters of the Universe line that haven't been made.
Well, like who? Who do you even
Man.
buy?
Wildor.
Rio Blast,
No, Real Blast isn't going to sell.
Yes, he will.
No. What about
Guaranteed.
Jitsu?
Look, if
Jitsu,
anything's been proven,
Snakeface.
anybody from the actual vintage Masters of the Universe line are always the best sellers, regardless of who the character is. Even Snout Spout sells better than like the New Adventures guys.
When are we getting the New Adventures Skeletor in the classics?
Rumor
Huh?
has it very soon.
Huh?
He's supposedly supposed to be the
Before He-Man?
rumors
I'll
right
flip that
now.
computer over.
There's heavy rumors, and these are just rumors, so I have no idea. But the heavy rumors are that he's supposed to be the fourth quarter variant.
You're the inside guy.
Wait,
You're
I don't
the
know.
inside guy.
Did Scott call you and go, hey, rumor, real quick?
Boy, pass this off as a rumor.
See what they say.
Hey, this is it, Scott.
If they hate it, we'll scrap it.
I got a secret for you.
I got a secret. Don't tell
How does
anybody
how
except
does-
the internet.
How would that even, like, I don't get rumors.
Because someone somewhere says, "Oh, I'd love to see this," and then they type on a message board, "This is what's coming," and then everybody runs. to it.
Well, look,
So
I
it's
have
like-
no doubt that most of the time rumors are started by the actual companies. They just get online,
Right.
ask somebody, and go, "Let's watch people talk." You know, I mean, I don't know.
We've kind of seen, whenever we went to Wizard World a couple years ago, we had that guy tell us that Icarius would be coming, in October of that year, and we were all like, "Oh, he has no idea what he's talking about. No
And
idea
then
what he's
Icarus
talking
came.
about." And then a couple
People know
months before-
sometimes. I don't know how they know,
Sure
but
enough.
sometimes people know.
I guarantee
there's truth
Mosquito comes this year.
I do too.
Why you trying to be like me, bro?
Promise you.
Why you trying to be like me, bro?
Promise you, Mosquito.
Who was the suicide bomber He-Man guy?
That was
The one
Blast
that
Attack.
run up and explode.
Blast Attack.
Yeah, that's one that today's market needs.
I
They
wonder
need to put that out
how
for
they
these
would
children.
do that. I wonder they'd have to change the story. I bet they'd be too worried about him being like a.
They would just make him an
terrorist or whatever.
all-purpose android.
Yeah.
I almost made a. Never mind.
Yeah, you should.
Durka is what they call him. He'd be Durka Man.
You can't say that.
Durka Man.
Great.
You can't
What?
say
Why can't you say
that. We're
that?
editing that out.
Why?
Well, next question.
That's the end of questions.
That's
We
the
got
end
no
of
more
questions.
questions. That was the
Rick,
end of
you
the
got
show.
any questions?
Do I have any questions?
Do you have any questions for Dan since he's here rarely, or Stina since she doesn't talk?
What are the odds that my first night back?
That's why I came. I was like, Rick's coming. I am there.
Aww.
That's why he
Give him
hasn't
a
been
hug.
here since you left.
Give him a hug.
First night back.
Aww.
I love Rick.
Do you have any questions for Dirk, Stina?
I wish Rick was my best man at my wedding.
Do I take that? Am I hurt by that? Or I don't even know how to take that.
Hey, all I got to be was the guy who set up his projector and did his
The
slideshow
most
for
important
him at
role
the
of the night.
reception.
That was the most important role of the night, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't get to stand up front. They're just, hey, go fix that light bulb.
You could have tricked me and just played all kinds of crazy stuff instead of what you
You know, actually, I had that conversation with a couple people. They had some stuff they wanted to play instead, but we played it nice. We played it nice.
Please play
Thank
Dirty
you.
Western.
Okay, I need you to define a Dirty Sanchez and call it the honeymoon
Oh,
video.
my.
All right.
Quick,
Wow.
Catchy Bait peed on someone's joke.
Quick, Rick, pee on Scotty. Let's make this night complete.
Oh.
Give me something to stand on.
All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this show before we get arrested. But as always, don't forget you can come to popculturenetwork.com, see more great stuff like shows that don't make sense like this one. You can also join the forums. If you want to leave a voicemail like me and my Brooklyn accent, you can call area code 217-953-4025.
Why don't you say that again a little slower?
217
blah, blah, blah.
7
953
3
4025.
You got him good.
Don't forget, you can email ScottyCash at popculturenetwork.com if you have any questions for Scotty. You can do, I don't know if Stina's got an email address.
No.
Yeah, Stina
Pixeldan at
MyLittlePony.
popculturenetwork.com. Dirt at popculturenetwork.com. Intern Rick at IHateTaxidermy.com.
That's your official email?
I don't know how to spell any of that. I'll just call you.
Thanks for watching, guys, and we apologize
We do?
for everything.
We should.
For the entire show.
Thanks for watching.
Good night.